Pattaya is one of those places that grabs you. For some men, it's the beaches, the nightlife, the women, or the escape from stress back home. But what looks like paradise at first can turn into a cage if you're not careful. The comfort trap. At first, Pattaya feels like the easiest place in the world to live. Everything is right there. Cheap food, nightlife every night of the week, people who smile at you even if they don't know your name. For many men, this becomes addictive, not in the sense of partying nonstop, but in how simple the routine feels. No deadlines, no pressure from back home, no need to explain yourself to anyone. It's like hitting pause on real life. But there's a flip side. Comfort can trick you into thinking you're okay when you're actually standing still. I've seen guys fall into the same pattern, the same bar stool, the same conversations, the same quiet mornings nursing the same hangovers. Days blur into months and months into years. Growth, whether that's financial, emotional, or even just personal discipline, takes a back seat. The paradise becomes a loop, and before long, you realize the trap isn't Pattaya itself, it's the comfort zone you built and refused to step out of. The cost of escapism. For some men, Pattaya isn't just about fun, it's about escape. Escape from a failed marriage, debt, stress, or just the grind of a life they no longer wanted to deal with. And let's be real, Pattaya makes it easy to forget. You've got neon lights, music, women who treat you like you matter, and an atmosphere that feels like the past doesn't exist. But here's the truth. Running from problems doesn't erase them. I've met men who have been here for years, living day to day like they left their worries at the airport. But those same problems, whether it's loneliness, addiction, or financial instability, have a way of creeping back up. Escapism feels good in the short term, but long term, it drains you. Pattaya can be a reset button, yes, but if you're not facing what you're running from, the same demons will find you here, just like they did back home. Expat circles and echo chambers. Your circle matters. Out here, the people you choose to spend time with can either help you build or quietly break you down. Some expat groups are full of supportive, grounded men who push each other to improve, get healthier, maybe even build businesses. But there's another side too, echo chambers of negativity. Sit at the wrong table too long and you'll hear the same stories. Complaints about women, bitterness toward Thailand, endless gossip about other foreigners. And what happens is, you start absorbing that energy without realizing it. If all you hear every day is negativity, your outlook changes. Pattaya can either be an inspiring place, full of opportunity, or a pit that reinforces the worst habits. And the deciding factor isn't always the city, it's the company you keep. That's why I always tell myself, be careful who you sit with, because your circle shapes how you see not just Pattaya, but yourself. The illusion of belonging. Sometimes men convince themselves they've finally found where they belong in Pattaya. They tell themselves they're different because they have friends at the bar or a relationship that feels solid. But belonging built on temporary comfort, casual connections, or transactional relationships isn't real belonging. It's an illusion. You can feel like the king of the world at night, but wake up the next morning with the same emptiness. True belonging doesn't come from being in Pattaya. It comes from building a life with purpose wherever you are. If the foundation is weak, no city, no woman, and no escape will fill that void. That's why so many men feel stuck here even when the shine wears off. They mistake convenience and attention for real connection. Finding balance. The truth is, Pattaya doesn't have to destroy you. For some, it's a place of rebirth. I've seen men get into the best shape of their lives here, start businesses, or discover passions they never had time for back home. Others turn the city into their own graveyard, living the same night on repeat until there's nothing left but regret. The difference is balance. Enjoy what Pattaya offers, but don't lose yourself in it. The nightlife, the relationships, even the low cost of living. It all has its place. But if that's all you lean on, you'll eventually hit a wall. Balance comes from remembering why you came here in the first place and making sure it's more than just to escape. Use this place as a tool to build, not just to hide. At the end of the day, Pattaya will test you, but it's up to you whether that test makes you weaker or stronger. Pattaya is a mirror. It shows you exactly who you are, for better or worse. Some men thrive here, others fade away. The difference comes down to self-awareness, discipline, and balance. If you're here, ask yourself, am I building or am I hiding? If you found value in this, make sure you like, share, and subscribe so more people can hear these conversations. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to know how you see Pattaya and whether it's been a place of growth or a place of escape for you. I'm gone.